Alright, so problem I have with my pickup, left turn signal hyper flashes. Right turn signal is normal. Let's investigate. Hyper flash on the rear. The front, nada. So I might have a bulb burnout. I have one of these 194 bulbs left. I think that's what it takes. I'll have to cross-reference it, but anything that fits in there I think will work. I don't know. Just guessing. I don't know too much about light bulbs, what the difference between a 161 and a 194 are, other than I think the wattage. But anyhow, let's go change it. Alright, 3 screws, one on each side. I don't know if you can see it. One way down underneath there, underneath the light. Bottom screw comes out almost all the way. You can leave it in a little bit. And these two you just take out. The one in the front, you just have to loosen it enough to let the lens fall out. Reach around in here and pull, and out it comes. Reinstall the new bulb. No dice. This is going to require some basic diagnostics. I'm going to check the voltage at each connection. I'm going to start at the bulb and then work my way back to every connection until I get voltage. You could also do this at the fuse and work forward, but I always have luck finding it right at the end where the bulb goes. You just need a voltmeter. Harbor Tool and Freight used to give them out for free. They were cheap ones, not nice like this one. Or a test light like this will work. You just clip this on ground or positive, and you hit this to ground or positive. So you put this on ground and poke this on positive till you find it. The thing about this is you can only work one side at a time, where this can pretty much tell me if I'm missing a ground or a positive. To do this, you just set it on 20 volts. Then you take your probes, one on one side and one on the other side, the other probe, and then that number should say close to 12, unless it's a 5 volt system or a 6 volt system. It'll say less, but it'll say the corresponding volts. And since I got a turn signal and it keeps flashing, this is not going to say 12 0, 12 0, 12 0. It's going to fluctuate up and down because the volts doesn't go and stop. They kind of like taper off, on, taper off. So this thing's just going to fluctuate between all kinds of numbers. No dice. I'm going to move the lens out all the way. See this connector here? We're going to take it off and see what we got. I'm only getting 0.3 volts. I have to do some diagnostics. I am such an idiot. That's not the turn signal. It's a running light. That's the turn signal down there. So luckily I caught it before I went too far, before I tore this thing too far apart. Now I'm going to put this side back together. Well, Nah, I'm going to fix the bulb on the other side, then I'm going to put everything back together. Little piece of sandpaper. This is, I think, 400 grit. That says 150. Doesn't feel like it. Now you stick it in there, spin it around. Well, there should be a way to get. Bad design, Nissan. Very bad design. Stick it in there. Kind of sand it all up. Undo the clip. There you go. I'm going to take it to the bench and clean it up. Just stick a little something in there. Clean it all up. Alright, so here's what I did. I just kind of crammed the sandpaper in there. Stick a screwdriver and just not the best. If you had a long sheet of sandpaper, you just put in there and twist around, which I might end up doing. But anyhow, try to clean that up the best you can. Look how clean that is. Almost looks brand new. There, I found some 1156. This is a turn signal parking light, running light bulb. This one with the 2 dots is for your brake light. That's why when you turn your running lights on, it illuminates one side bulb, and when you hit your brakes, it illuminates both sides. I'll spray a little contact cleaner in there. A little in the silicone paste or dielectric grease. Don't forget your bulb. Stick it in, give it a little turn, plug it in, set it there, let's check it. No dice. Yeah, I got 9 volts. It's jumping all over the place, probably because it's hyper flashing. So I think we're getting power. I think I'm going to try a different bulb. Success. And my hyper flash has turned back to normal flash. Alright, so lesson 1, make sure you're changing the right bulb. Lesson 2, don't succumb to dumbassery. Got some time to kill? Check out my podcast, the 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast. You'll see a card up here around somewhere. Although I don't have card placing skills, as I'm told. But I'm working on it. I'm getting good at it. Getting a little bit better. Contact cleaner, silicone paste, or dielectric grease. All right, if you're not bored to death by now, check out this video. That'll surely bore you to death. And if you're still alive after that, check out this video. It's almost like medieval torture. All right, thanks for watching.